Tonight on Podcast Them Down, what good is the dawn that grows into day? Podcast Them Down. Hail Metal Nation, it is I, Tim from Black Metal Beach Party. Recently vacated graves to zombie metal, dual violin folk metal band Eisenmore, American power metal band Burning Shadows, and Fade to Black Metallica tribute. I'm here with Mike from RVG and Eisenmore, and of course Matt from Podcast Them Down, but you already knew that because you're watching. We got Twatchers, right?
Right.
So Black Metal Beach Party, new album coming out very soon. And by new, I mean mostly recycled material, but finally legally released.
Yeah, it's new to you.
That's right. Yeah, so it wasn't out. So what is Black Metal Beach Party? Alls it is Beach Boys covers with death vocals. That's it.
I mean,
that's the idea.
That right? Sounds brilliant.
And what's the thing is I think I'm about to blow your mind. This has taken 18 years to release.
Well, I mean, it's a work of love.
Right. So I had the idea back when I was working on it's a death metal Xmas, which
with your old buddy Santa Claus.
Right. So it would be crazy if he called in.
Yeah, would be. Certainly would be.
Yeah, so basically I started it's a death metal Xmas to do to give out CDs as presents so I didn't have to buy anyone anything. That's how Death Metal Xmas started. And I was like, I like these Death Metal Christmas covers so much. I wonder how Death Metal Beach Boys would work, because we have been going to the same beach every year. We live on the East Coast, the beach is just a few hours away. And that was the family trip every single year. Mike, did you ever go to the beach? Is that a yes? It doesn't work if you nod.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, so...
Sadly, yes?
Sadly, so he didn't like it.
The beach
Wait,
sucks.
Mike doesn't like the beach? Wait, is this a secret everything sucks episode?
Maybe.
The beach is one of the most obnoxious places you can go.
Oh,
what?
The thing I don't like most about the beach is the beach part.
Yeah.
I don't mind the eating and the mini golf and the driving and the driving when you're there. Which of the fine East Coast beaches do you prefer?
Me?
Mike? Yeah, Mike.
Yeah,
Which one did you go to?
I've been to it's mostly Ocean City.
Danny Ocean, as we say here in Maryland.
Yeah, so
down the shore.
Down the shore.
I went a bunch of times until I was about 12, and then the next time I went, I was 36. And that was a conscious decision.
Yeah, well, we weren't afforded the option.
Big gap.
Yes.
Yeah,
that?
We weren't given the option. That was the vacation. It was a good time. Depends if you like the beach. So, but growing up, we also listened to this Beach Boys album in the car. Only, it was on cassette, not on LP. That would have been more difficult. But what I'm holding is Made in USA, right? And this has like the versions that have been burned into my brain because this album is not as long as the drive to the beach. So we'd listen to the whole thing multiple times. And
yep.
If you look at the track list, almost all of these are on some Black Metal Beach Party album. Anyway, it was my point is it's been burned into my brain. So at some point in 2004-ish, I was like, I'm going to record these and my girlfriend at the time, I was talking about it and I was explaining it, which first of all, she thought it was a dumb idea to begin with. But I was like, but I need a name. And she goes, what about Black Metal Beach Party? I was like, fuck yes.
Well, that's awesome.
So 2004 was when she came up with that. If you search Black Metal Beach Party, someone else used that as a song title. And they came up with it independently after I came up with it. So I still beat them to it. So
Or your girlfriend came up with it.
yeah, yes. So jump ahead a couple years, and I recorded the first version of it, and I have it here. So this was done in probably 2007 or 8.
Does it have the same font, like RVG font? Is that what I see?
So it is 2 fonts. One is they're just 2, like if you Google metal fonts, that's what you're going to find. So
Right.
the cover is a wave of blood with a surfer on it, and I photoshopped in me. I'm the surfer, and I'm playing a guitar.
I never knew you were the surfer.
Yeah, so it's like a poor Photoshop, like in a funny way. And I called the album "Surfing Ist Krieg."
I mean, what's not to like?
Yep. So there's a lot of weird stuff in here. But so there are 24 main tracks. On the back is a picture of a hurricane with locations of every place that's mentioned in Kokomo. That's what all those arrows are pointing to. Right? All right. So it's 24 songs. Can you name 24 Beach Boys songs?
I'm sure I can.
So
I can.
Well, some of these aren't Beach Boys because I did Wipeout and Surfing Bird, but whatever. We'll just lump those in.
Was that before the Family Guy made the Surfing Bird inane again?
Yes. So the Surfing Bird here predates Family Guy's
Wow.
version, and then at the bottom here is what I called Endless Suffer rehearsal tapes. So at the end, so to make the first 24 songs, I would take like Guitar Pro, and I'd either painstakingly build up from scratch or start with a MIDI or something, and then like make black metal drums, stuff like that. And I did all that. But then I couldn't find good source material or tabs to, you're up to something.
Nothing.
Source material or tabs for some of the songs I wanted to do. So there's, let's see, there's 8 more songs that are at the bottom here, the Endless Suffer. And those are all, acoustic. So it's still black metal drums, but with acoustic guitars and screaming.
I mean, that's almost even more of an impressive feat.
Yeah, and this whole thing is just took so much work because you could lay down the guitars and drums quickly, right? But then I'd have to sit there and listen to these songs and pick apart 4-part vocal harmonies, and translate them into screaming. So one example would be in God Only Knows. Do 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 do. Right, and I just sit there doing, and I did this at the house we lived in, Matt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's when I was doing. You never heard any of it because you were at work.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah. So, all right. So, and then I used an early version of Amplitude to do the guitars because look again, this is 32 songs, and I was like, I was trying to figure out the easiest way to do it. So I was just like, I'm going to use presets.
Okay.
I'm going to use, I used Battery 3, I think, with Drum Kit from Hell.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
This is a job.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Amplitude.
Yeah. Well, there was in those days. So this version is like unlistenable, but it's Cavalt, you know. So fast forward a few years, I started getting into releasing releasing covers. I found out how to release covers, so I saved up some money and put out 4 songs in the Californian Hunger EP.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Wow. This is a trip down old memory lane, Timothy.
Yep. So I just grabbed 4 of the. I figured out which were the 4 most popular Beach Boys songs. Then I took those, and those are what's on the Californian Hunger EP.
Do they all have the word surfing in them?
I never made my money back. And the music industry only got worse from there.
Oh no.
So then I put out a couple years later, you know, software had gotten so much better. I remixed the entire damn thing, all of it.
Okay.
And started pricing out how much it's going to cost to. I found a cheaper place to license everything. So I was like, I can do 8 at a time, right? But by then I wanted to add some more songs. So it was decided there was going to be 4 albums, right? And so I had to add some additional songs. So I picked a few more, like Under the Boardwalk and Forever, which is the Beach Boys song you may remember from Full House. That was the John Stamos.
Anything I did.
Yep. Forever's on there. Yeah, so I added those. I remixed everything. I scraped together the first 10 songs. I set it up for release. And then CD Baby bought the company.
Oh, no. No.
And they said, no, but you're not charging enough to clear covers. So, yeah, so that was, I have to figure all this out. So that was 2017. So that was when Pet Sounds to the Welkin at Dusk came out. And so what was fun was taking this, and I basically did the load reload thing Metallica did. It's the same album structure, just with different ingredients every time. But, you know, so this one has like Surfing USA and Little Deuce Coupe, and then like stuff that shouldn't be there, like American Pie. I don't know why I put that on there. That's not a summer song.
It's vaguely summery. I mean, I imagine the levee was dry because of a drought caused by heat.
Yeah. Oh, the Girls on the Beach is on there, but that was originally one of the acoustic ones, but I added to it. So years passed, and we're finally, I think, what is the next one coming out? Oh, yeah, so there's 2 out now, because A Wave in the Western Sea came out, and that was 2016.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yes, that one has All Summer Long, Help Me Rhonda. Holiday Road, I added Holiday Road. That's a quintessential song.
Holiday Road. Why'd you add that song?
Because of National Lampoon's Vacation.
Okay, I guess.
Well, you know, every album needs some filler. And then Kokomo's on there.
They didn't go to the beach at all.
So, this year, I think finally, Subtropical Full Moon Mysticism is coming out.
Subtropical Full Moon Mysticism?
Yes.
Wow.
I should double check to make sure that's the one that's going to be released. But so this has all been done for 5 years. And, done. So it was conceived of in 2004. And then recorded in 2008-ish. 7 or 8. And then failed attempt at a release. And then we got a real release. And then the company folded. So took a few years to get the next one out. But so so I think we're almost at the end of the original material. This is great.
So in 2040, expect a entirely new release of Black Metal Beach Party.
Yep.
This is like a Tupac situation.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. So on Subtropical Full Moon Mysticism is California Girls. You know, everyone knows that one. Fun. Under the Boardwalk. Summer Nights from Greece. Surf and Bird. And Good Vibrations. and there's more. There's 10 tracks.
Is it Heroes and Villains on there?
No. All right. So don't read ahead. So there's also the acoustic albums. Remember those acoustic ones? Well, I remixed those too and added another one. So that one is called Endless Suffer. That one has always been called Endless Suffer. See, Mike, since Mike doesn't know, Endless Summer was a Beach Boys release, you see. And so Endless Suffer is the Black Metal Beach Party release. So
next one you should...
The acoustic album is coming as well. And then
nice.
I'll go ahead and announce it. I'm also releasing Soak Up the Sun as a single. That song so back when I worked at Quiznos, probably when I was coming up with this idea 18 years ago, I'd hear that song at least once a day, 6 days a week. I wanted to die when I heard that song. I hated it so much. But I have now improved it vastly, and since it started way after all this, it's way tighter, and the production's even better than the rest of the remixes. So now that I'm out of source material, what do I need to do? Let's talk about that. So I never did Heroes and Villains.
You need to do Heroes and Villains. It's the best Beach Boys song ever.
Well, I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna look at the Beach Boys album we always listen to and see if I missed anything.
God only knows.
I did that. Haven't done When I Grow Up to Be a Man.
Oh yeah.
18, 19.
That'll be awesome.
I've not done Caroline No.
Well, you can skip that one.
That's what I was thinking.
Did you do the Sloop John B?
I sure did. All the Pet Sounds hits except for Caroline No. I did. I didn't do California Dreamin'.
Oh, because it's a Mamas and the Papas song?
Right, but the
it
Beach
was on
Boys
that
covered
album, though.
You see.
Yeah.
I think I have a note somewhere that was all the Beach Boy, all the Black Metal Beach Party songs I still need to do. I was thinking Summertime.
Okay.
And The Livin's Easy.
Oh, could you do a cover of the Katy Perry California Girls song?
Oh, is it different?
Because that would be amazing. Oh, that would be incredible. I would love a black metal version of that song.
Okay,
Snoop Dogg verse.
I found my list.
Okay.
I want you to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on these.
Okay.
Summer of '69.
Thumbs up.
Boys of Summer.
Double thumbs up.
How about Alice Cooper's School's Out?
I mean, I feel like that's got to be there, right, Mike?
That one I can actually comment on, and yeah, that's a necessity.
All right.
But you should make that one acoustic.
Okay.
Yeah, and you should do that one clean.
Yeah, just like
Like a Picnic of Love style, actually.
I like it.
Pulls out for summer.
All right. I already said summertime. I already did soak up the sun. How about summer breeze?
Like the
Summer
Grease song?
breeze, make me feel
Oh.
fine.
Oh fuck yes. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah.
All right. And
Oh
I got
man.
Caroline, no. Girl, Don't Tell Me. So that was another like Beach Boys hit that didn't last.
Like how does that one go?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right, ready? Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Man, I wish it was 2050 so I could hear this album already.
All right. And here's what I wrote. This might be Holiday Road, but I'm not sure. That vacation song from It's Always Sunny when they go to the Jersey Shore. Oh, it's not. It's not. Yeah, that's a different song. So I got to figure out what that is.
Is that the Go-Go's or something? It's like vacation, all I ever wanted.
Yeah,
Vacation, da 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 da.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the Go-Go's
All right, so that
or the Bengals.
there you go. That might be the next album. You know,
It's the Go-Go's. That's the Go-Go's.
yeah. So if anyone steals this idea,
Yeah, fuck you.
well, first of all, I'm gonna give you a heads up. You will lose money on this. 100%. You are not making a dime. You are losing quite a few dimes if you choose to do this. So, let me fall on that sword for you.
And there's inflation these days, baby.
That's right. So maybe you should be, this whole thing's just an impassioned plea for you to go to steelresolve.com and pick up a Black Metal Beach Party shirt.
Yep, which I'm doing right now.
Yeah, which is, they're white, so you can wear it in the summer.
You can wear it to the pool.
Wear it to the pool.
You can wear them to the pool, wear them to the shore.
Or to a Guar show. You can wear them to a Guar show.
Oh, that's a good idea, too.
That's a good idea, too.
I'm
wear them
looking
in Punta Cana.
Can you work on doing a split with Ebola Beach Party,
Ebola.
which I just found on Metal Archives?
Ebola Beach Party.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, as long as let's split manufacturing costs 50-50.
There you go.
And
That way they
wish
have
there was
to
a black-
clear all the rights. They have to clear half my rights.
I wish there was a Black Metal Beach Party Hawaiian shirt.
I will
That'd
look
be
into that.
incredible.
I don't know how. The place that makes these has a lot of other methods of imprinting things.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll look into if something like that can be done, because I know they make shorts, so there's got to be Black Metal Beach Party shorts.
What?
and
Shorts?
sandals. I'll look into it. So if there's new Black Metal Beach Party merch,
Oh my god.
check into Steel Resolve from time to time. So so that's my whole thing about Black Metal Beach Party. Did you have any questions before I have a question for you?
Mike, do you have any questions?
I can't really think of anything. I do have a small anecdote.
Yeah,
Tim has
all right.
Tim has shown me in various stages some of these mixes, just like one-offs here and there. And there is something about a 4-part guttural death vocal harmony, trying to emulate Beach Boys harmonies that is sublime.
Thank you so much.
Sublime. It is. So just to pitch it for our audience, you really got to hear this.
Yeah. Oh, and it's available at all your streaming sites, but it's not on Bandcamp. Why isn't it on Bandcamp? Because
Hey, why is it on Bandcamp?
then I have to buy more rights for streaming and downloads for Bandcamp. So it's
no.
not on Bandcamp. I might have put up like a preview thing that's free, but you have to go find it on Amazon or Spotify or YouTube Music or whatever. So and that is another reason you will never make money on this.
No.
And by you I mean
So-
me.
So before we continue, my phone has been blowing up here, and there's someone who wants to speak with you. So I'm gonna splice in my line here because there's someone who's really upset and really wants to talk with you.
All right, go for it.
Timothy, I'm really upset that we're not doing a collaborative groovy tune. I mean, Santa Claus likes the beach. He doesn't Christmas time all the time, even though every day is a little Christmas Eve. But still, it's kind of fucking sucks. Santa Claus is pissed.
Santa, the Beach Boys did have a Christmas album. We could do a Christmas album.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the little Saint John and those kind of songs?
They did they did a weird song called The Man with All the Toys.
Well, that sounds like Santa Claus or Mr. McJohnson.
Well, the song keeps like starting and stopping. It's very weird. They did Frosty the Snowman.
Well, we don't need to do that piece of garbage. Fucking
All right.
snowball.
They do another weird song called
Is that okay to say? Is it okay to say snowball?
Shut up, naughty Mike. We'll just let it go.
We might have to censor this episode.
They do Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
That's right. Sometimes twice.
They do White Christmas and Blue Christmas.
The two good Christmas colors.
They
Blue Christmas.
So there's a weird
I'll
song.
have a blue Christmas without you, Mike.
There's a weird
Porky
song
Pig sang it.
called. I like how the watermark is on that.
Also, Santa would just like to point out that when you search sexy beach Santa, you probably mess up your Google results for a long time.
So there's also a song called Santa's Beard that they do where
I like that. That sounds pretty cool.
well, it's about how the protagonist's little brother doesn't believe in Santa, so he pulls off the mall Santa's beard.
What? No! That's one of my many helpers. That seems like a very sad song, Timothy. I'm not sure I want to be associated with that.
And then of course there's Little Saint Nick, which is about a hot-rodded bobsled.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. So why don't we do one of those? And then everyone can have their beachy parties on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. And Santa can go back to his beachy tunes. And, I can put my arm down. It's really getting a lot more difficult and kind of shimmery,
Santa, when you go to Australia, do you keep your coat on and all that, even though it's summer?
Sometimes I wear like some Santa suspenders, and I don't wear a shirt under my coat, just like my old buddy Mike over there. I just take it off, and Santa's ready to go in any climate. The only thing I really can't do is change my pants, because one time, Timothy, I did, and that just led to no end of problems and mischief.
Mischief.
So, all right, Santa Claus is gonna go. Keep up with your groovy tunes, Timothy, and keep remembering that, July is almost August, and August is almost September, and then October, November, it's Christmas time again. So, ho, 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 be good and nice and not naughty, and Santa Claus will see many of you children at the beach. And don't forget to say hi and give Santa a tug, if you know what I mean. On my beard to prove it's real. Bye, Santa Claus out.
Oh, well, it was nice to talk to Santa.
That was weird.
So, my question to you, do you know about the Beach Boys and Charles Manson?
What? No.
No? All right, so
Santa might.
if you've made it this far and you haven't gone, wait, the Beach Boys aren't metal, and it's like it's a huge jump to go from Beach Boys to metal. Well, I don't know what's more metal than hanging out with the serial killer all the time.
That depends on the serial killer.
Well, from Wikipedia, it says in June 1968, Dennis Wilson, so he's the guy who wrote Forever, he was considered to be the George Harrison of the Beach Boys, in that he got steamrolled by Mike Love.
Who considered him that? Dennis Wilson? I'm the George Harrison of this.
No, people writing long after Dennis Wilson's untimely death. He died in 1983. Anyway, Dennis befriended Charles Manson. Okay, more about Dennis Wilson real quick. He was the one who was the Beach Boys personified, right? He surfed. He drove fast cars. You know what? Brian Wilson did? Hide in his room and play the piano.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Dennis Wilson lived what they sang about. He was the only surfer in the Beach Boys. Anyway.
So he was both their George and their John, really.
Right. So, yes. There you go. So, in June 1968, he's also dead. Just like George and John. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Dennis befriended Charles Manson, an aspiring singer-songwriter, and the relationship lasted for several months. Dennis bought him time at Brian's home studio where recordings were attempted while Brian stayed in his room. Dennis then proposed that Manson be signed to Brother Records, which was the Beach Boys record label.
No.
Brian reportedly disliked Manson, and a deal was never made. In July 1968, the group released a standalone single, "Do It Again," in the style of their earlier songs, which is on Black Metal Beach Party. Around this time, Brian admitted himself to a psychiatric hospital. His bandmates wrote and produced material in his absence, released in 1969, the album 2020, blah, 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 blah. The Beach Boys recorded one song by Manson without Brian's involvement, I guess. "Cease to Exist," rewritten as "Never Learn Not to Love," which was included on the album 2020. As his cult of followers took over Dennis Wilson's home, Dennis gradually distanced himself from Manson. According to Leaf, the entire Wilson family reportedly feared for their lives.
Yeah.
The next month, the Manson family committed the Tate LaBianca murders.
No!
So there you go. The Beach Boys are metal as fuck, but they're also scared.
So this is one of the few Beach Boys stories that involves Brian having the best judgment.
All right. Well, that's about it. So links. Are you waiting for this? Oh, fuck. There it is.
I thought I knew how this episode was going to end, and I was very wrong.
Yep. All right. Well, links to every Black Metal Beach Party thing, I'm sure, will be in the description. And until next time, keep it summer.
So they didn't credit Manson on Never Learned to Not Love. Do you think that's what pushed him over the edge?